this November evening. But all good here inside as we welcome you to Minneapolis, Minnesota.
The MAC 10 is back.
Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle.
Well, MAC 10.
And the Minnesota Vikings.
Set to kick off.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Bruh, my opposition is Marcus Mariota. He got decent accuracy. Throw power is, let me see, that's hit power. Yeah, it's 95. Still ain't enough to make him good. He got 66 awareness. Against my D-line, you can forget about it. He'd be like, huh, what's going on? Sad. huh? What's going on? Man got 68 awareness, bro. Oh, shoot. Pistol weak. That's CJ Ham, so I know it's most likely to be a power or a read option. Yeah.
On first
Nothing.
and 10, here's Mariota. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews there, but it'll be second down.
Oh.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
Play fake. Mariota. Looking for Andrews again.
I could have picked it off too. Man, I just didn't go for it because I didn't think he was gonna throw that. He threw that? Bro, who am I playing against, dog?
See the play develop in front of you. But the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety.
I know that play. That's my play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground.
Dalvin Cook got 100 yards last week.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week,
Let's see him repeat that.
it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Nope.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
12 yards, 2 carries.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored.
Congratulations, bro.
You give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 36 yards on the play. I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. They get this out left.
Bro, stop playing with me.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Who's it, Alan Lazard? Oh, okay. I mean, still, he's not carrying nobody to the end zone.
The ball down the
Man was hit by like the 4-yard line, carried me to the end zone. On that long animation when they push forward and stretch the ball.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw here. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete.
Throw a pick.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this for about...
I just let his D-line. His D-line better than mine.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier.
I don't know.
You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, Barkley. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there.
He went there and ordered it, and they go send it to him.
That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
3-yard pickup.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still...
Wow.
He's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
I see something. Too late.
And a short gain.
It was too late. I want to see something. Yep, I was right.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
I don't know what this is.
They go play action. Mariota.
Bro, you gotta catch that. I said I knew what it was. Stop playing with me.
Last week they played so well defensively. 4 interceptions. Tried to get their hands on another one there.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you are just itching for more the very next week. And there was a great opportunity. It went by the wayside, but let's not underscore what's going on with this defensive unit.
Bro, I see it, boy.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Got an open man finding Jefferson.
I ran that little female play.
Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What do you want?
His first catch there, good for 10 yards.
You want attention?
First down. Now a run with Cook. They find some open field here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Going up top. It's caught at the 10. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7. Black Knights 3.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Cook.
Oh, he's getting all the great animations.
Into the end zone for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
And as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Extra point up and good by Bailey.
I'm talking about all the great animations.
Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. This is Barkley. Only a couple there as
Wow.
down about the 28.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
He was
13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this is inside the 30. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional.
I don't think he got run out the catch. Like the rack ability. He can't have after what he did. Because he do that all the time in practice, too.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for
yeah, I don't think he got the rack ability. Like the rack ability.
For a screen pass to break for big yardage, the blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right.
This is the game of the week, huh?
It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Guess I should treat it like one.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays. I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll try to throw now. Mariota.
At the 39-yard line.
Going down the middle, and it's complete.
He got his junk on aggressive break tackle. I see that. So when I hit things, we should let the ball go.
A 1st down there on a pickup of 20.
Or is it broken again like it was on the Madden 19?
But how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, it's a give to Cook.
I can't strip him either. Oh, man. Oh, Cook hurt them.
After the play, not a good sign. Dalvin Cook
I can't do nothing.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Mariota.
Yes, sir, Aaron.
Here as he's taken down.
Huh?
Aaron Donald. He's
The cover smells bad, too.
him, and that is
What does it smell like?
number 7 for him on the year.
You know, she getting out of hand.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action.
Crap.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
That's a pick, boy. Stop playing me.
To dump it off underneath on the the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
No, my linebacker got 90 man coverage, bro. Stop playing with me.
They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first
He got more man coverage than my freaking cornerback do.
Now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you,
Saquon just going crazy.
the meeting rooms, yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll get this well past midfield before
I pressed the wrong button.
just before the 35. Getting it to him in
You finna see it.
winds up going for 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
My great hands, ain't him? Boy.
A little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at 3rd and 5.
I threw a
Called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Looking to throw. And a throw.
Oh no, stop playing with me.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback.
You know I'm not taking 3, right?
And they tighten down on the receivers and force the incompletion.
They get ball back at half.
They'll move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Bro, I didn't throw that.
Intercepted. Picked up by
That's crazy.
and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Okay.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there. They want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
I tried to click the thing to throw the ball away.
10 from the 20. Going on the ground with Madison. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out.
That was my initial read, so my hand, like I moved it from it, I pressed it.
Halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
They'll take over 1st down and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I saw that a mile away.
Abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
He left.
And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now.
Bro, stop playing with me, bro. He got 99 zone. Hey, he didn't try to pick that off?
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. They'll run it with Madison. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Mariota. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This is a gain of 8 and makes a change. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense. Because a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back to the ground on 1st down. Here's Madison. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Mariota. This one brought in by...
Man, I wish I had a DB right there.
He went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Welcome back.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone to.
You had it under something?
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that?
Really, dude?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked. Go to something else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Me shot, see.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Left-handed.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
What about it?
Left side, and it's complete.
That's what I got. They have a co-op mode to it, but it's really single player. It's really single player.
At the 39-yard line. Back to throw again. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw again. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. That's Anthony Barr coming in from his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Caden Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
First down, Mariota. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll run with Madison. Fights off another.
Bro, this man just broke like 5 tackles. That junk gotta be broke.
Just before the 35. 24 yards the game. First down as well. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here.
Yeah.
Find out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you?
Nothing.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
When it's over.
People would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Gonna run with Madison again.
That's crazy, bro.
Alexander Madison, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley.
Wow, you didn't block nobody, bro.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage.
That's animation I get though.
And make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 32 on the play.
And the London first down.
Yo! I bet this says pass the field.
Smith, the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Nah, I'm not off the Sunday.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here. It certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum.
Clock going out, Xander.
When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. And you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
And bro, the man was able to run away from me. That's crazy.
They have to be aggressive here.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Probably the only thing
I can understand the first person missing.
nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
That's why I think guys are going aggressive.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Another carry now for Madison. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
45-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Mariota here to throw. Short throw to Smith.
Look at this. Look at this.
5-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Now Mariota. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. Touchdown!
Feel good to celebrate, huh?
2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you got
In hindsight, I should have took my 3. That's the difference of the game.
To kick it away after the touchdown. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Mm-hmm.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete.
That's not pass interference. Yo, I'm telling you, bro.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Vikings hands team able to recover, and that should just about do it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said.